My name is Ashton Stauffer. I'm running for mayor of Arlington. We've gone from the 50th largest city in the United States to the 48th largest city in the United States. It's time to put Arlington citizens first. We have rolled out the carpet to large corporations and the owners of sports franchises. And simultaneously, the city has had their foot on the neck of the locally owned business person. And so we need to lift that foot. And we can start by creating an ambassadorship, which instead of having 3 inspectors come to a business at the same time and cost business owners and thousands of dollars, we can have an ambassadorship that serves as a go-between for the city and the business owners. So that's a main issue to me personally. I am a business owner in the city. I have been for over 4 years now. We also have an issue with illegal immigration that is not just handled on a federal level. There are things we can do locally that are not being done. We have a police chief that has been encouraged to sign his name to a letter opposing State Bill 4, which is Texas Against Sanctuary Cities. And we have the tools to e-verify and call ICE if we need to. And on the flip side of that coin, we can celebrate legal immigrants who come here by helping them learn our rich culture and history, and then teaching them the language as best as possible so that they can be successful in their jobs here, so that we can welcome them into our city and really take them in here in Arlington as their home. And then the third issue that needs to be addressed, which definitely holds precedence here with short-term rentals, is the effective property tax rate. So right now we have Mayor Williams telling us that he's lowered your property taxes, but the good old boys at TAD have raised the values of properties. So you're actually paying more in your property taxes. So we needed a mechanism set in place to effectively lower our property taxes, because as a short-term rental, can you hear me back in the back of the room? Okay. As a short-term rental, if you are paying more in property taxes, then you're likely going to have to charge your guests more to make up for that difference. What other questions would you like me to answer?
Last question that we had was with respect to short-term rentals, would you vote in support of any ordinance like option 2B that's out there now that would effectively ban responsibly operating short-term rentals in Arlington?
I think we should celebrate short-term rentals here in Arlington. This is just one more reason that we need to get the foot off the neck of the locally owned business person. Short-term rentals are, in essence, a business. You should be allowed to do within reason what you want to do with your privately owned property. And so if this is a business, if this is a way for a father of a household to make more income to supplement what he's already making, let's encourage that. It seems like the major problems that come along with short-term rentals are parking and sound ordinance. There are more reasonable solutions that we can make other than, well, we can allow it in the entertainment district and not everywhere else. So we've successfully displeased 2 different groups of people. We can create an online way for people to apply for a special use permit, so you're not having inspectors coming onto your private property and into your private property. This is online. You can have 2 parking spots designated in front of the home, and then you can have a 3-strike policy for sound. So it's the private property owner's responsibility to make sure that his guests know that he's on a 3-strike policy and that they need to keep the sound down, or he can leave a bad review, or they'll get fined, or whatever. It's their responsibility. There are more reasonable solutions that we can come up with to support short-term rentals. And I just found out that this may be a moot point. They might be having things done on the state level that take precedence over this. Also, we clearly have an issue that I've learned from Brad with long-term rentals that are not taking care of the property. So it seems like the most important thing is being a good neighbor. And this all comes back to Arlington citizens first. It's time for our citizens to be put first in business, and when it comes to legal immigration, and when it comes to our property taxes.